what's up, guys? Sorry for that little interruption there with part 4. I'm not going to do Wi-Fi anymore today, and I'll have a little conversation with my cable company. So, hey, what's up, Freddie? Miss Sunday! Glenn Peters, what's up, man? Yeah, man, top 100, baby! Baby! Alright, so here we go, part 5. Skippy's gonna try to finish off Tour 7, and I hope I can do it with Katana balls and possibly Titans. Definitely a different course than the first time I went around Tour 7. Needing the Titan a little bit more here lately, and let me just do a club check one more time. I have the extra mile 8, so I do apologize if you have a 6 or a 7. Just know that whatever I do, add a little more power. I'm trying to keep it to where I don't have to overpower, but unfortunately they put this this hole that they've made me play twice in part 4 that requires 3 top spin and full overpower and full curl for an EM8. So what were they thinking? So if you get that hole and you can't figure it out with an extra mile 5, 6, or 7, go ahead and put your big dog in and go for that longer second shot. I would love to put the big dog in and finish it up here, but I just need to win 5 times, guys. Let me do that with my Guardian. And the shootout holes haven't really required the Guardian as much this time around. So I'm hoping that in the future, someone that watches this, the holes aren't totally different. So anyway, let's see what else is going on here. What's up, Mr. Bill? Johnny. So, you and your wife have a first place this weekend, so looks like you didn't need that pillow out in the doghouse after all. So, good job making sure she got first place before you played yours. That way you'd know what you had to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and change to the Katana ball and get rolling. Alright, I'm just checking the sound and the quality and everything looks good. 504, yeah, the last hole I was on in part 4, my Wi-Fi disconnected, and of course when I finally switched over to data, the clock decided to keep on running, so I had about 2 seconds, and my opponent did a very nice job of getting about less than 2 yards from the hole. So can't tell you I would have won that if I had more time, but I'd like to say I'd have been closer. I was like 4 or 5 yards away. Santos Maria, what's up, man? And here we got Elise Cubero. Look at this, and of course I get the hole again. So if I had the big dog in, guys, I would go short, kind of in the middle, and then put full topspin on that big dog and roll it onto the green. Alright, so is that right, Ellie, sir? Let me know in chat, man. I will destroy your name 3 or 4 more times if I have to. Jeremiah Hill, what's up? Dale Nimick. Hope you guys are having an awesome afternoon. Joe Cook, what you gonna cook tonight, sir? We're eating at Chili's tonight for a birthday party, so I'm probably gonna have a cheeseburger. Yeah, I feel bad for you, guy, because I already know what's coming. 4.5 miles in the face, so I'm going to go ahead and do 4 top spin. Yeah, you can't make this shot, guys. Looks like I'm going to have to try this shot with the Guardian. Go ahead and get it over here. Full overpower would not help me. Let's just curl it. Oh man. So I moved it over and then forgot to hit it great. So hopefully it doesn't punish me. I wanted to be further left. And if you hit it great to the left side, it's just going to push it that much further over. So you see how I wanted to be in that corner. Hey Geek, this is my 4th time today. I came on first to do the chest and the golden shot, and my Wi-Fi died. So then I came on the 2nd time to do my golden shot, and everything worked great. Came on the 3rd time to do part 4, and hopefully the final part of Tour 7, Instructional. And I'm calling it that. It's not a road to glory, guys, because I'm not going to 8 anytime soon. I'm just going to conquer Tour 7 and stick around 7 for a while. Let's see, that's kind of where it's going to hit. Put just a little bit of top. I hate to put too much curl. A little overpower. And I felt better about releasing it early with the grate because I didn't want to be in the garbage right there. So, good call, good call. I'm telling you, that entrance is so narrow, you have to aim for the center of it. Uncle Charlie, where are you at, man? Let's see, we got Joe Cook. Oh, there you are. You ate at Chili's yesterday. Awesome. Hey, Johnny, no problem, man. Go grind those tours. I just want to finish up Tour 7 today so I don't have to go down to 6 anymore because I wanted to stream the whole tour. And then when I do go Tour 8, and it might not be too long, it might be next week, who knows. I wanted to be able to play Tour 7 anytime I wanted to play at all because, I like to have my chest rolling. But I don't grind chests unless I'm moving up or playing a tournament. Ooh. That was an ugly one, but it went in. Mr. Chef, what's up? Hey, I asked you a question and then totally didn't get a chance to get your response. Every time I see you in chat in RJ's stream, I go, "Bork, bork, bork," and you stop laughing at it. Is it not funny anymore? Let me know. Alright, so we got to grind one of these. Let's go ahead and grind the easy one. And KB shared a couple things with me the other day that are still in my head. Number one is obviously he's a chef, and he's in Canada. So he be a Canadian guy. Yo, and all that. And and he likes bacon. Yep. I think he had pork roast or something. But the other thing is he likes his fine wine. And when I mean fine, I mean $1,000 case fine wine. And I didn't really hear, was he buying it for his restaurant or was he buying it to drink? I told him to sell it by the glass. All right, so here we go, guys. Here we go. Yeah, David, I could do that. There's 2 issues I'm having with streaming Tour 7 on my Skippy account and making it what I call an instructional video. The first one's obvious. My extra mile. Oh, let's see if we can do this shot right. Alright, so don't kill it with topspin this time. And I want it to hit right about there. So I'm going to move it over 2 rings, which is the 4.7. But then I'm going to move it here. So I want to hit it in that the white part of the target. And hopefully that'll bounce way left and then stick to the fairway. There we go. I'd like it to be further left than this, guys, but it's okay. It's okay. And had I had the choice, I would have brought the big dog with me. So anyway, that's part of that's the second part of the problem, is the holes are different on Tour 7 now than they were just 3 months ago. So at the beginning of this, I said, you need to bring your Guardian. Your Guardian is the club that's going to get you to win Tour 7 because of the shootouts. But it seems like it's almost turning into a mix where you need the big dog almost as much as you need the Guardian. Alright, so I'm on data, guys, so that's not me disconnecting this time. And I don't hear any lag yet. Oh, well, you got a good bump. Oh, for home. Wow. Alright, so this is what I would call one of the hardest shots that I've encountered. Man, if I full overpower it, I think right there. Don't really need that. I do want it to stop, but at the same time, I don't want it to stop until it gets over that bump. Alright, so I gotta go. Whew, almost ran out of time. And I wanted to curl it too. Ooh. Yeah, see, the curl would have pushed me away from the bunker. And KB Chef loves this hole. I just ran out of time, guys. I should have put curl on it, and it would have rolled right there onto the fringe and maybe onto the green. But worst case scenario, I'd be at the rough right in front of the green. Had to adjust my backspin too many times and got lost. Now he's got the number 2 cat, which is the correct club to have on this hole. But how are you going to know you're going to get the hole? So anyway, to sum it back up, I am overclubbed on the driver, and the Guardian is not turning out to be the best club to have all the time. A, because I'm getting all these long par 5s, and B, because the shootouts aren't requiring the Guardian necessarily. So now it's turning more into, if you're a sniper person and you have a 7 or 8, it's hard for me to talk you into it. Yeah, that ball guide is lying, guys. It's going to roll on past, but it'll also be short. You gotta let go of the screen, guys. When I told my finger to let go, it went, okay. Okay, moving my finger up and down, up and down, up and down. It's moving when I tell it to now. Yeah, you slam dunked it from the rough? Well, yeah, I mean, dunks are nice, don't get me wrong. Okay, so that's him reconnecting, not me. I don't know what he did, but obviously his connection's hurting him. Yeah, I want to apologize. If you guys hear a song that's just really annoying, I'm playing Best of No Copyright Gaming Music 2017 because I'm trying to keep it fresh, but I haven't exactly listened to all of these. Turn it down just a little bit till something good comes off. Let's see. Oh, okay. Baggarim. Sorry, I thought it was you in second place. Sandy, I don't know who you're talking to, but it wasn't me. I was top 100. Yeah, honey, I feel you. Alright, so this is my least favorite shootout hole. But I do feel like I've got the better club. Now, don't get me wrong, the cat, it can get you in real close if you've played this hole over and over again. And Matthew, it's 1613 and 1900 games. This is his main. So we'll see. He might get lucky, or he's played a lot of Tour 7 today, one or the other. With me, it's the first time I've seen the hole in a while. He hit good. As long as he's more than 3 away, I should be okay. Yeah, speaking of getting lucky, guys, you hit yours perfect, and you get it 2 yards away. They hit theirs good or great or whatever. They totally mess up, and the ball goes right next to the hole. I hate when that happens. But you'd better be lucky, or you'd rather be lucky than good, right? That's what they say. All right, so I'm going to put it right there in the middle between the second and third bounce, and then move it over 2.4 rings. So I call it a double wind hole. 1, 2, and that's almost 3. And I still feel like it needs to. I'd rather be to the right than the left. So we're almost taking it 3 rings. I hit it perfect. So whatever it does, it's totally my fault. And there we go, guys. It did what I asked it to do, finally. It hit right over the top of the hole, then backed up into it. Every now and then, that'll want to go in. Don't be a hater. Joe, I am not on a tablet. That's why it's the skinny screen. I have an iPad, but it doesn't stream right. I'm actually watching myself on the iPad so I can keep up with chat. And then I'm playing the music through my other phone. So I'm 3-devicing you guys today. I'm not using my old phone because I've got it only on Wi-Fi now, and I haven't really needed it other than if I used it, I would download the music, and then I'd use my main phone to be the interruptible device, but also have sound effects and stuff, which I haven't incorporated in a long time. If you guys want to hear some sound effects, keep pestering me. I'll put them back on there. Looks like the backbone's about to go up. Big topper, I'll take it. And the Guardian, yeah! I need those. Okay, so we're getting close, guys. I think 3 more and we're there. Let's see. No. Yeah, 3 more and we got it. If I do 3 in a row. If I don't, well, worst case scenario 4 if I lose 1. Thanks, Tim. Hey, that means a lot coming from you, sir. But unfortunately, I would have to say, no, Tim, in your world, I missed by 0.5. But I'll take that compliment. Thank you, sir. All right, again, we have a situation where if you're underclubbed with a EM 6 or 7, I'm not really showing you much because you'd have to go right. Yeah, he's underclubbed. That's why he's giving me the old eyeball. All right, so let's move this over here. The white ring is about where I want to hit. And I already expect to be short, guys, because the wind's not behind me. So it'll probably be a sandy. If this was a tournament, I'd have probably a berserker in so I could get my distance. So we're going to hit out of the sand, more or less on purpose, but we're close to the hole. Skippy playing Skippy. Yeah, you're right, man. All right, well, so this Skippy is a little newer, and I'm not sure if this would be a second account or not. I'd like to say it's his main, but Skippy's his dog. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a Thor 4, so he's doing this by choice, being short. I wonder if he knows he's really short. Well, he knows now. Don't worry, Skippy. We have the same shot, only mine's easier. Let's see if I can turn it into the hole a little bit. Anytime you can straighten the wind out, do it. Alright, so I just want it to go clunk right in the hole. And it's a very short shot, so you don't want to over adjust. I think right there will be okay. I'd like more backspin. Okay, now I let go too soon. And it wasn't short, it would have went fleek right in the hole if I hadn't hit it great. If you're comfortable that you're only going to be in the sand close to the hole, what's the other sand wedge here? Let me think. It has a name. But anyway, pick a sand wedge with more backspin if you're going to do it this way. Because then you can crunch it down 5 or 6 backspin and literally put the second bounce right in the middle of the cup and then adjust for wind. He can still make this shot pretty easily, so. Sand lizard, thank you. Let me look down and see if you guys said sand lizard. Okay, Glenn said Houdini, but I think the sand lizard might have more backspin early. We're talking about Tour 7 people. The Houdini is definitely a much later club. It blossoms much, much later. Man, he has how many? He's got 900 games, and he's got the Endbringer 3 and the Thor 4. I'm starting to think that this isn't his first account. Those are 2 clubs I didn't have for a while. Let's see, when you can spin ball a bit to line up. Oh yeah, absolutely, Tim. That's a trick that I've known for a long time. It's a very unused trick, exactly. I call it straightening the wind. Alright, so guys, I think this is a double wind ball, or double wind hole. But this is exactly why you want your, this is trouble. This is why you want your Guardian. Now, when the wind's against you, let's see, move it as far as I can. And then move it down 3 rings. And then re-aim it. And I ran out of time to adjust, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I didn't take enough time to aim, so that's about as close as I can get right now. But the first time you go through Tour 7, if you get 4 yards away, you won. Hole 2, Tour 2, if you find the green, you won. But unfortunately, when you want to finish off Tour 7, that's when you're gonna have to get a little bit closer. What's up, Ian? How you doing, man? Machete. Yeah, Geek. I don't use the machete very often. Does he have me? I don't know. The way it's rolling. Oh, he got me. He got me. Maybe? Maybe? Yep, he got me. Good job, Skippy. Alright, so now we got to win a couple more times. Darn it. Alright. We almost did it. We almost did it. If I had taken a little more time with the aim and the rings and obviously I just needed to hit a little bit further to the left. Double wind, is it not that much downhill though, right? Dale, I don't know exactly what you're asking, but through experience, when you adjust the Guardian at its max distance, you'll find that some par 3s and even some par 4s and 5s, when you go to adjust for the wind, and again, I adjust all wrong. Let's say that to start with. I do it about 2 miles per hour per ring, and it works great on some holes. But the other holes, you simply adjust it 1 mile per hour per ring, and you get a lot closer. Now, obviously, the correct answer is 1.2 per ring, but that doesn't work because of elevation. All right, 8.1. Good night. I want it to fall right in the middle there at full overpower. And you got to be real careful here. And I hit great, but I should be okay, guys. And I'm sorry, I'm hearing myself 2 or 3 times. I'm trying to get the other headphone away from my phone, so. It's like I'm hearing an echo of an echo of an echo. Alright, so anyway, Dale, does that make any more sense? That the correct ring adjustment is 1.2 per ring at max, but for some holes, because of elevation or who knows what, you have to do it 2 miles per hour per ring, but then the other ones you have to do it at 1, which is slightly less, which is called an over adjustment. That's how my 2-ish got started. Yes, Dale, it totally depends on the hole. That's why experience teaches everything. Alright, so this is a J-bone shot. I'd like to do it with the thorn, but I don't have to. Because I'm right there at the edge of the club, I don't want to do an overpower shot, but I want it to hit right about there. Make sure I have full backspin. And let's see, 2 and 4. Let's go ahead and take all 4, because I'd rather be left than right. And I think there's some curl involved. But if J-Bone were here, he'd probably say, "No curl!" But no, I didn't hit it high enough on the hill, so it's not going to go in. You got to hit it up a little bit higher on the hill, guys. As you can see, I hit the fringe first, so you got to push it up that hill just a little bit. Oh, I see Boomer! Boomer, 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 Boomer. Yes, Boomer, I just saw you. I'm sorry, man. I told someone I would apologize for apologizing because I don't see everything in chat. So I'm sorry that I was sorry that I'm sorry. Alright, so I won that one because of his misfortune. Alright, who else we got here? Alan Rayner! What's up, man? Hey, Alan, did you get the message I sent you on your new messenger? I thought I did pretty good on those. Alright, Slim Bob. Hey, Slim Bob, you want a rematch? Hey, chicken. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Hey, a couple big dogs. Saturn, nice. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Hey, Aaron, we're doing some Tour 7 today, instructional video. So, I know you're well past Tour 7, so this probably wouldn't help you, but I'd love for you to hang out, man. What I'm learning is that all the holes are different from the old Tour 7. So it's totally changing my attitude about, you know, Guardian or else. No, it's some of them are snipers, some of them are big dog or cat. I'm still going to keep the Guardian in because I'm most comfortable with it. But look at this wind, guys. 10 miles in the face, throwing us in the wrong direction. It's not connected to message. Well, I left you several messages, sir. You need to hook it up to Messenger or accept my request so you can see the stuff I sent you. Alright, nice shot, sir, nice shot. It's okay to be in the rough if you're further up than he is. If you get stuck in the rough back here, you might as well kiss it goodbye. Alright, so I'm going to have to go for a little bit more distance. That way, in case I get stuck in the rough. Wow. Wow, guys, wow. That's about where it's going to hit. Let me just move it a little bit further over. And I hit great. I hope that doesn't hurt me. Get back out there. Yeah, if I had hit that perfect, which doesn't happen very often with full overpower shots, I would have definitely rolled about 20, 30 more yards. Let's see. Aaron is Carrie Webb. Now it makes sense. Aaron, you got a lot of names, man. Let's see. You guys like the Master Kingmaker balls? Tim, man. Was that power 4 or power 5 on those? Level 1 machete extra mile clubs. Of course I smashed him. Of course, Aaron. Of course. That guy's probably on his 3rd or 4th baby account, and he's tearing it up with 500 games, probably playing Tour 8 and 9. So, you might have got him that time, because you had the right clubs. This isn't the smartest move, guys, but I'm going to see if I can do it. I wouldn't suggest you taking this one with full backspin.
Can I quickly reset the Wi-Fi?
Alright, so we're gonna go about 10 or 5 rings. 10 miles per hour, 5 rings. And see how my gut feeling is. Yeah, see, I knew it wouldn't be in the hole, but I was almost worried that it was going to be off. So I'm okay with that, but at the same time, if you can get that ball in the hole in 2, you got to find that shot. It's like 3 or 4 backspin, aim right in front of the cup, and let it roll in. Once you get that shot down, now obviously with 9-mile-an-hour wind, you're gonna mess something up. But I just want to get it close so I can just pop it in. Oh, and he hits great, so he hands me the hole. Aaron, if he's playing Tour 8 and Tour 9 with those clubs, I wouldn't expect much better. Oh, you're saying 2,000 games. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know what he's up to, Aaron. In general, when you meet someone with 2,000 games, they have better clubs than that. Alright, Jeremiah, I will do my best. Alright, so here we go. Let me go ahead and get rid of a chest. Let's see. Let me check and see how many trophies I need. I know I need at least 2, possibly 3. Alright, 88. Okay, 2 more wins will do it. So I know I have to win twice. Let's go ahead and make 2 spots open so I don't have to do this every game. Yes! Look at those rockets. I said 2 weeks ago, man, in the next week I'm going to get my rocket to 10. And no, I didn't realize I needed 600. Oh, 16 more. I still need 250, so I'm probably a week or 2 away. But it's coming, guys. It's coming. Alright, so it's actually turning into Tour 7 needs the Titan most of the time. Alan got it. The gangster of love. Yeah, guys, that's totally an inside joke between me and Alan. Alan can tell you if he wants, but I'll leave it to him. I mean, it's I don't want to give anything up. All right, so I don't need topspin, guys. I'm almost thinking out. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and take some curl or some side spin. And I want to move it a little bit further over here and then curl it in to stay away from that rough patch right there. And hitting it great doesn't scare me as much as hitting it great in the other direction. Wow, I probably needed backspin, guys. And I did need more curl. I'm just so afraid of that rough patch in front of the hole that, yeah, that, and I guess I should have also backed off on the ball. He's playing too? Awesome, Jeremiah. Alright, Uncle Charlie, we'll see you soon, man. Is it about you telling me that Alan was a gigolo? No. Yeah, Alan has a non-legal substance as his profile picture. So I was more or less quoting a song for him. Ooh, not good. And I was using cats to do it with. Alright, so backspin, backspin. Straighten out the wind just a little bit. And it should just roll right on in, guys. It's close enough. Without me adjusting for the wind. See if I can hit one perfect. Nope, can't hit one perfect. Yeah, Alan, that was definitely a couple of cool cats. Yeah, my opponent did not adjust for the wind, and I can't hit perfect, so really all you have to do is get it close enough for an easy chip here. This is the easiest eagle hole that I know of. It's not an easy hole-in-one hole, but it's definitely an easy eagle hole. Miss Sandy, I did do my golden shots on Skippy, which I thought I did them on my main, but I did them on Skippy. So if I win here in the next couple of holes, I will have time. What time is it? Yeah, in the next couple of holes, I will go ahead and switch over real quick and do some golden shots on my main. And I'm telling you now that the best way to learn the golden shots, just go watch Tommy. Now, I say that I haven't watched Juan. I saw where he put them out, so I haven't had a chance to watch him. And I think Juan does both the middle and the hard, medium and hard on the same one. And again, without seeing it, I can't tell you whether or not I think it's awesome or terrible or what. So, but don't worry, I will watch him and I'll know next time. But Tommy's was spot on. Gives you a great place to aim, tells you how to get there. And I got 2 of them. And if you watch my golden shot video, you will see me get a hole-in-one right before it jumps out of the hole. So I was robbed. Alright, here we go, this shot. Let me see if I can do this again. It's only 3.4, so the last time I attempted this shot I had 7 or 8 miles per hour per wind. And my opponent had a sniper, so you can imagine how things went. When you disconnect and when you finally reconnect, you have 2 seconds to adjust and shoot. If you have the big dog, I would suggest you use the little island to the right because it's a lot more consistent. But watch this guy get a hole-in-one and prove me wrong. But he hit great, so he didn't do it on purpose. I swear, guys. That was a mistake. Yeah, now I've got to get the hole-in-one. Which, I don't have too many hole-in-ones. on this hole especially, but they are all from over here. Alright, so 2, let's play almost 4. And I hit great, so I know I'm not going in. And I'm coming in way too hot. So, yeah, I mean, when he gets a hole-in-one, all you can do is just maybe aim it at the hole and fly it in. Yeah, I'd love to tell you good game, sir, but good luck, because you are lucky! What happened to John last night? He gave up on hole 2. I don't know. Good question, Miss Sandy. Alright, well now I've added yet another one here. I'm telling you, as you get closer to closing this out, you will start to get some better competition or luckier competition, either way. I mean, I'd love to sit here and tell you that guy just, you know, he knew what he was doing and he did it, but when you hit great, now again, he might have done that on purpose. You never know. All right, so I'm gonna put my glass of wine down and hit the ball here. Let's see. Let me back off just one, because I do have the extra mile 8. If you have the 6 or 7, you probably need full topspin. Move it right about there. And full overpower. And if I mess up, it's my fault because I hit it perfect. I was a little worried about the curl being too much, but it worked out okay. You don't want to get too close to those trees. And yes, 3 topspin would have been fine, but if I had hit it off to the right with a great shot, that might not have been so fine. Yeah, you see how where I'm kind of up at the end? Further right's in the rough. On hole 2, went in hole and popped out and he gave up. Well, you said John. So I'm trying to figure out which John you're talking about. Let's see, sir. I'm glad to see I'm not the only one that plays this way the closer I get to closing that tour. It's not that I'm playing any different. I mean, obviously I could have done better if I had just taken my original shot on that shootout. But to get a hole-in-one, I mean, something crazy had to happen. Okay, so anyway, Mr. Zachary Taylor, Zachary Jones, I call him Zachary Taylor, always says he'd rather overpower and back up, but I'm not close enough. And I think if I hit the rough with 1 topspin, which I hate to do, I might be off the back, but I might tap the rough and then move over. So I'm going to move it about almost 5 rings. And whatever mistake I made, it's all on me. Yeah, so 2 topspin would have probably been all the way up to the hole. But sometimes, if I was a little bit closer, that 1 topspin might have pushed me over the back of the green there. So, what's up, Holshine Henry? What's up, man? Okay, sorry, my John. Okay, so we've established it's your John. On hole 2, he gave up when it popped out of the hole. What happened to him? I mean, I'm not married to him, but my guess would be that he was despondent and a little upset. Okay, so the ball guide's lying to me. I'm telling you that now. I'm thinking it's going to go a lot further than that. I really do. So I'm going to put the tip right there. The ball guide at these long chips starts lying, as I say, lying to you. They don't show you the extra 6 to 8 yards they'll roll. So as they get longer, you got to back the ball up. He gave up on the game. Forever? I thought John got a gold. Am I wrong? Could have swore he posted in the 19th hole that he got a first place. So did he quit the tournament after the second hole? And when I say he got a gold, he probably played 3 accounts, maybe 4. Good game, sir. I'm sorry it happened to you. I'll put well played, sir. Well played. Yeah, see, Boomer knew what you were talking about. Ask Boomer, because, you know, I don't do the feelings things. Alright, so, okay. Where are we at? If you don't believe me, you can just ask my wife. Don't ask me about emotional stuff. Alright, so I gotta win 2 more times! Here we go, here we go. What's up, Jody Cheatwood? Hey, did you guys know that when Jody was being taken home from the hospital after he was born, he was wearing some pink clothes? Because his parents totally got it wrong. Jody, I'll tell you right now that I feel you, because my parents didn't know they were having a kid, weren't looking for one, weren't expecting one, and here I came. And my mom always tells that story because she's like, because you're my favorite one. So anyway, don't tell my brothers I said that. She says it enough. Oh, what do I do here? Let's go ahead and do the 3 top spin and back it off. And I hope... Oh man, I ran out of time. Ugh. Yeah, with that win like that, I just... I thought about it way too much, guys. Kenneth Ivey, what's up, man? You back? Yeah, I get a lot of those, Kenneth, when I'm playing. Or when I'm watching people play. The phone just rings and rings. I've been avoiding it here tonight. So, Miss Sandy, I do apologize. I'm not trying to dodge or evade your question. I can't tell you what happened to him. Other than, you know, it might be a manly pride thing. How about that? Okay, so he has a very, very slim chance of making it on, so I just need to cut it. Be very careful, and just make it to where I can maybe have an opportunity. To get very lucky. Let's see. Whole shot Henry, what's up, man? They knew what was going to happen and they named you James. No, they knew they were going to have a boy. I guess. I don't know. Maybe they didn't know what they were going to have until I came out, but they weren't expecting me until they found out my mom was pregnant. And they named me James because they didn't want to name me like my other 2 brothers. They named me after someone I think that might have been a friend of my parents that died in Vietnam. So I respect their decision to name me James. Now, I really would prefer to do this shot, but with the wind as high as it is, that's more of a show people how to do it on tour 2. And I know the wind's going to push me out, but I really want to just make sure I don't get stuck in that mess. So I'm going to let the ball go way left and curl it right. If I had hit... I was going to say, if I had hit it great, I wouldn't have got stuck in the rough there. So... And again, it's not optimal conditions for the rough bump here, but the rough bump is definitely the way to go if you want to get that ball on the hole. Oh, we got a bunch of retractions going on, guys. Say it in your head before you say it out loud. Let's see, I just stopped playing the rest of the tournament. I knew I had to get some of the major kingmakers. I would have kept playing. If I knew, I would have... Of course, John. I think I addressed this earlier, where no matter how good or bad I'm playing, I'm going to go ahead and finish, because now for the next couple of weeks, you're going to be going, well, what if? What if on the 18th hole I had got an albatross? I don't care what my score was. What if? So, now that I put that in your head, stew in it. And yes, you would have got more major balls. Okay, one of my least favorite holes here, guys. Alioisis. So yes. He's got the EM6, 2,400 games. This is an old account though. So he's already, I would say, making a mistake with the 3 backspin, but at the same time, maybe he knows something I don't, but it doesn't look like he adjusted for the wind either. But then he hits good. Of course. Why don't you just get a hole-in-one here, sir? Yeah, okay. So his 3 backspin was adjusting for him hitting way too high. If he had hit it where he was supposed to hit it, he might have rolled off. Don't say good game yet. You haven't seen me hit, sir. Alright, so it's about 2 backspin. Aim it right at the hole. And then choke it up a little bit. You don't want it to roll back down. And I'd like to say it's exact wind, but it's not. 2, 4, 6, 7. It's almost like it's less. And you want to make sure that you leave plenty of room, ring in both directions of fairway. And I'm even going to put a little bit of this on it. And if I had hit it great, I'd be real worried about hitting the rough. But that worked, guys. That worked. And guess what? If I hadn't put that curl, it might have gone in. You never know. Let's see. Do you get special kingmakers if you're not in the top 10? Yes, the top 100. Now, if I'm wrong about that, I'm sorry, because at some point it knocks off the kingmakers. So I think you might be right there, but at least the top 50. Go back and look at the prizes. The tournament's still there. Alright, so, one more. And I can call it quits on this one. Well, you know, call it quits on having to stream Tour 7. And be able to play it. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind streaming it. Here we go, guys. If I got to pull out the special balls, whatever I got to do, I got to get this. Yeah, Chef. I was quite happy with that shot, and I did underplay the rings just a little bit because when I play exact rings with a crosswind and then hit great, I never hit the fairway. So that tells you that the wind isn't playing exactly 2 miles per hour per ring. Obviously, it's up a hill, so you have to actually reduce your number of rings. Tim, is that 10, 12, or 14%? I can't remember. You ready to go back to the doghouse and lay down? Michael, when I do Tour 8, it'll be the same way I did Tour 7. I will stream it the first time around. I won't do it on my main because, you know, the clubs are just, they're all maxed out, and what are you going to learn? Alright, so I always do this one the same. I never put more than 1 or 2 top spin on it because I don't want to roll off, but I do want to roll up the hill a little bit. I'm going to back it down to that. I'd like to say the ball guide lies. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and adjust it a little more than 3 miles per hour. So almost 2 rings, or 1.75-ish. And this shot's not really great proof, but sometimes it still works. Alright, so we're at the top of the hill. I always go right. There's lots of people that'll tell you to go left. It's risky, but the rewards are better. Your second shot's easier. But if you look at it, I've got a straight shot over fairway to the green. Whereas if you're on the left side, you have to hook it and back it up. The special kingmakers are top 3 on. No, Michael, I got special kingmakers. I'll show you mine. Now, Michael, if you're talking about the special kingmakers that have power 4, have that conversation with Tim Olson. He's the one yanking your chain on that one. I have changed my Hello Google option. Well, Helen, whatever floats your boat, man. Alright, Roro, give me a second, I'll read that. It's a little bit longer. Yeah, thank you, Geek. You got them too. Alright, so I want to choke this down as much as possible. Not so much that I think I'm going to get it in the hole, but I want it to stop. And now I'm in the choke hold here. Let's go ahead and adjust it 1.5 rings, or about 3 miles per hour. And my main concern is keeping it on that fairway patch. So we got close, and if you get close on this hole, you should be satisfied. Every now and then they'll fall in. Tim, did you have a believer? Okay, Roro. Okay, when people say adjust X% for elevation change, is that X of the rings or X of the wind? Watched various streamers this weekend and both were used. Roro, when I say adjust, it's usually to say under adjust a ring or over adjust a ring, and that magically is 20%. And don't get Tim started on what the difference is between uphill, downhill, and the wind, side wind, tailwind, all that, because he'll start confusing you. All you have to know is, after you play it the first time, you know to move it back a ring or push it forward a ring. And if one ring's not enough, you got more. I think on that one hole I was adjusting 2.5 rings-ish. You know, if it was... if I thought it needed to be adjusted 8 rings, I'd adjust it 2 more. So I do have a slight advantage. He's got the big dog, but as you know, people with the big dog, they get holes in ones too. Brad was going to complain. Nice job, by the way. That's going to be tough to beat. Especially when I'm not even sure what hole we're on. Let me focus. Okay, I know what hole we're on. Alright, so this is not a double wind. This is like a 1.5 wind. I want to aim it... I want it to roll back into the hole, so I want to aim the second bounce to hit the hole. And instead of 2.6, which is right there, I want to go ahead and move it about 2 rings. Not 2.6 rings, but 2 rings. And I think I'll be closer than 3, but we'll see. I could be dead wrong. Yeah. Okay, did anyone get that? Now let's work out the percentage there. I moved it 2 rings instead of 2.6 rings. So that would be... Let's see. 0.26 is 10%, so I moved it about 20% less than double wind. Does that make any sense? Alright guys, guess what? Guess what? Gotta crank it. Alright, we did it. We cleared out tour 7. I say we. You guys help me. You guys help me. Alright, I'm not going to play the first tour 8 because I don't want to play tour 8 on this account until I have to. And once I have to, I'll go ahead and play it all at one time and stream it. But you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm going to Chili's. Have a good one. Alright, for those of you that hung around, in my next stream, I want you to use the code BR549. You put that code in my chat, and you guys will win an opportunity to get a gift card from iTunes or Google Play. See you later.